everybody. Oh, shit. Maybe I should, There we go. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well tonight. So... We are live on everything today, actually. Should be live on TikTok here in a minute. Yeah, well, shit, it actually works. And, yeah, so we're live on legitimately every platform. YouTube, TikTok. Yeah, YouTube, TikTok, all that good. We're live on all that goodness today, baby. I still have yet to figure out how to, find chat on, or look at chat on, YouTube. But we'll figure that out later. So, a couple things that we're doing for this franchise. I'm using a different roster. It's the boosted prospects, like basic boosted top MLB prospects. Wonder if I can edit this. I think I fucked something up. I don't know if I did or not. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I need to end the live. I'm gonna end TikTok live real quick. I need to redo it. I need to redo it. Man, I'm very smart, aren't I? Can I put like hashtags or anything? Hold on. Okay, I guess that's fine, but I should, okay. Okay, we should be... Okay, we're good there. No, we're not. Ay. I promise we'll get it. I'm still... I'm not used to streaming on TikTok. Okay, there it is. Okay. Let's see. MLB. There we go, MLB The Show 25. Alright, cool. Alright, so we got that going. So TikTok is working, Twitch is working, and YouTube should be working just fine. Okay, cool, and YouTube is working as well. Awesome. Imagine working all this on making this all work on one monitor. Because I only have two monitors. All right. So regardless, what are we doing today? We are starting a brand new franchise with the Miami Marlins. And we're doing something different. We're going to start playing. I do want to start playing full games every now and then. So we'll play one full game. We'll play one full game per month. So that means we'll play about from April to October. It's about April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So we'll play 6 to 7 or 7 to 8 full games per season. So that way also, and obviously we're going to do the sim stuff as well. Regular season. Alright. Am I hearing twice? I thought I took care. Unless something is playing through. Nothing should be playing through, so Interesting. Let me see. Volume mixer. Did I forget? No, I didn't, so there's no reason it should be playing through. That's odd. Okay, we'll figure that out. So, I do want to look through my roster first. Also, people on TikTok, let me know if you need me to adjust the screen a bit more. God, this is so weird. Oh, I see, because it's, that's right, because it's going through TikTok as well. Let me, is there a way I can mute it for myself? Okay. Alright, hold on, let me, alright. So, it should be coming through for you guys fine. If for some reason the game is not coming through for you guys on TikTok, please, please, please let me know. Alright. Alright. Okay, cool. So no sound is coming. No sound should be coming through the capture card. It always comes through on through my headphones. Basically, you're hearing what I'm hearing. Alright. So, let's go through our roster real quick. So, we have some pretty solid. So, alright. So, as far as starting pitchers. Oh, who is this? A Rule 5? Oh! Rule 5. Alright, so our ace. So, basically, our ace pitcher. Ace is a pretty strong word for our guy right now. Erwin Kinslow is a pretty he has a good fastball, but that's really about it. Our best, you know, basically we ain't got shit for anyone right now. So as far as, and we have really no one in our farm system right now is worth a damn. Well, we have a couple. So wait, we have no closers? Are you serious? We don't have a single closing pitcher. Wow, that's crazy. And we have Kosuke Takahashi is our next best catcher in AAA. Same with Mark Story. First baseman, Steven Chavez, who is developing down in AAA or in AA. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just move him up to AAA right now. Get him going, because he may be our first baseman of the future. He's 22 years old. He's looking to be our first baseman of the future here. And we have Dennis Hurley as our second baseman. He's a 79 overall, so it's not too bad. And Ryan Gallegos is our second baseman at AAA. He's gonna, no, I don't think he's gonna really be anything good at all. Let's see. John Harper is our third baseman. We literally have nobody. Okay. Oh, we have Kevin Harris is developing well at AAA, and he's an A potential player. So he may be another player we build around. Oh, as far as Chavez, I'm going to send Soto down to double A to even out. And it'll take care of the rest there. Shortstop, Kevin Harris is probably going to be our shortstop of the future. Once we develop him a little bit more. Yeah, Steven Chavez is going to be really good. We have Sean Lozano as our catcher. He's 18 years old at a 60 overall already, which is not bad. I mean, he is developing. Let's see. So I do want to keep him. Obviously, seems like we just drafted him. Well, he was undrafted, so he's a walk-on. Okay, it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Okay, so as far as scouting, we basically need everybody, but we're going to focus heavily on pitching first. And then definitely need, we need pitching. Mostly need pitching, third base, relief, and probably a catcher as well. Draft contracts, scouts. We have 15 grand to work with. Okay, Jeffrey Fitzgerald is going to be good for pitchers. So we have 15 grand to play with. Let's see. I want to find someone who's good for position players. 97, and you're good for position players, so William Morteson. We should be... Alright, cool, and we got 500. So, not great efficiency, but you have wicked we have wicked discovery. So hopefully you'll actually be pretty good. Well, let me see. I mean, 500... Not great discovery. Damn, that would have been nice. 97 efficiency, and you'd be great for discovery. And pretty decent for pitch for, yeah, so, Deacon Gleason. Alright, perfect. So we got our pitchers, we got our discovery, and we got our position player with a little bit of money left over. And what about our lineup? So we got Neil Schmidt, William Banks, and Pedro Lantigua as our starting three, and we have Vaughn Bellamy as our cleanup hitter. Not bad. It's not too bad at all. We have John Harper as our fifth. Danny Harrington, Orville Lamb on the bench. Pitching rotation. Rule 5. We got a lot of relievers in Rule 5. Okay, so we have Eli Trujillo as our closer assigned for this time. All right, Erwin Kinslow is going to be for our opening day starter. As far as our budget, we have no money. We have absolutely no money. We have no money at all. And Erwin Kinslow and Vince Martin are two of our biggest expenses here. And we have team control over Erwin Kinslow for like the next 5 years, basically. So that's going to be relatively interesting. Vince Martin as well. Let's see. And the rest is pretty cheap. Is on the cheap. We may, depending on how things go, we may end up trading Erwin Kinslow for some prospects. Same with, yeah, probably see how he does these first 2 years. And if not, he doesn't really perform that well, we will trade him. We'll probably trade him. Vince Martin, same thing as well. There's a lot of money we could free up for some prospects. All right. So, our first game is against the Pittsburgh Pirates. We are going to play this game. We are going to play out this whole game. All right. We're going to play this full game because it is our opening day. Like I said, we're going to be playing one full game per month. Hold on, I want to go back. I want to change up some pitching stuff. User settings, gameplay, pitching interface. Yeah. Alright, cool. Alrighty, I think we're good. Let's hit it. Play full game at Lone Depot Park, home of the Miami Marlins. Quick counts. We're gonna keep that off. Cloud cover, overcast, so it'll be nice. All right, Erwin Kinslow is going to be our starter for the day, and I think we are good to go. All right, our first game, opening day here at Lone Depot Park for our Miami Marlins franchise. What a beautiful day it is today. All right. For opening day of our first game as the Marlins franchise. It is a beautiful day here in Miami with the Marlins set to take on the Pittsburgh Pirates today. Might turn on the, are there no, like, cheers? Chris Singleton, Jason Shiambi.
Leading off the afternoon for...
Alright. Music. Alright. PA volume, no commentary. Yeah, defensive music. I want to hear some defensive music. Arrow fame Bo Mitchell first. And that is the first pitch of opening day for ball one. And give a fastball kind of high and outside. Got him to foul it off. Alright. This guy loves his fastballs. Damn, right down the pipe. Gave him a meatball. 96 mile an hour. Alright, let's go with it. Ooh, got him to swing through it. Strikeout number one. Erwin Kinslow with his first major league strikeout. And strikes out the opening man to kick off opening day. It is a beautiful thing. You'll love to see it. Ooh, right in there for strike number one again. I think we've only thrown fastballs so far because no one can really hit him. Alright, a little bit inside on this fastball. Way inside on that fastball for ball one. Go with a slider outside. Good timing on that slider. Get him to swing at it. Got him to swing at it for strikeout number two. Well, Erwin Kinslow strike out the side. That was an absolutely nasty slider. We got him to swing right through. 8 inches of break with 2089 RPM. Absolutely disgusting, I must say. All right, Chance Fernandez up to the plate now. And where did that ball miss? Bro got the call on that one. Bro actually got... I got hoed on that one. Oh, that you're not going to call that a ball, though, are you? All right. And throws. Got for the strike. That should have been strike three, honestly. And got him with a changeup. And to swing through this. Ooh, he just crushed that for a base hit. Into center field. And we got one runner on the board. A changeup. He was waiting for that.
Nope. Right. Ball one.
Come on, buddy. We have Pablo Guillen up to the plate right now. And called strike one. Get in with a changeup. And that ball is absolutely crushed. That ball is not coming back, and that is gone. Into the second deck. Pablo Guillen with a 2-run blast to the second deck. That ball is not coming back. A hanging changeup. Absolutely just waiting for that shit. Has absolutely destroyed it. And he... Wow, that was like awful. Like that was just a hanging changeup, and he just absolutely went for it. No, throw the ball! I thought I didn't. Okay, wow. This is going to be a rough. This is going to be a rough game. All right, we should have gotten that. I accidentally hit the circle button twice, so that was my fault. And got it in there for strike number 2. 0-2 the count. A little outside on the fastball. Couldn't get him to chase it. Let's see if I can get him with this curveball inside. And run over to take the out. To tag the bag for out number 3. Pablo Guillen with a 2-run blast to center field. And we are, And Orville Lamb, Antoine Singer, or Swanger, facing off. And hooked that to left field. A meatball fastball right down the middle. And inside for ball number 1. Orville Lamb. And a blooper to left field, and that is going to get down for a base hit. Orville Lamb, our leadoff man, is on first base with a leadoff single. Another bloop to left field, and that is not going to get down. He is there for the catch. That is out number 1.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Our starting lineup is Orville Lamb, our leadoff man, Dennis Hurley, Vaughn Bellamy, John Harper, Tyler Chavez, Connor Madrigal, Fritz Armstrong is our DH, Danny Harrington, and Ken Pagan is our 9th guy up. And Vaughn Bellamy, our number 3 hitter. And that is high. Take that for ball number 1. Vaughn Bellamy, acquired in free agency in 2025. And that is a pop-up to center field. And that is going to be out number 2. That was a very low ball, got under it. Alright. Yeah, it was a low fastball down and in. And that is a pop-up to right field. And that is going back to the track, and it is the end of the first inning. 1 hit with the leadoff man, couldn't get anything going. The score is still 2-0. And a fastball up the plate, and it is a good call. Strike number 1. Ooh. Let's see if Erwin Kinslow can bounce back from giving up those few runs in the first inning. With a changeup, we're going to throw him a bit outside here. And that somehow dragged its way back inside. Alright. A little bit up and out.
That's out.
Close call, but no dice there for ball number 1. Let's go with a little bit down and outside for a fastball. Got him! Called strike 3. Sit down, boy.
Batting it, the center fielder.
All right. Good little timing. Get a fastball in the zone. He is just attacking them. Riley Duffy up to the plate. And go with a little bit of an inside fastball here. Got the corner for strike number 2. And Kinslow fires his 29th pitch of the day, and that is a foul ball. See if we can get him to chase the changeup down low. Couldn't get him to chase it. Ball number 2. Well, that was ball 1. Okay. See if we can get him to chase the inside slider. Couldn't get him to chase the slider inside. He is fighting. See if we can get him to chase the curveball up, and couldn't get him to chase the curveball. It is a full count. And here's the pitch. Got him to swing through it for strike number 3. The fastball down and outside. Kinslow with his 4th strikeout of the day. See if we can get him with the slider. Backdoor slider. Got him with the backdoor slider for strike number 1. Alright, see if we can get him with a high fastball. Just absolutely attack. Got him to chip the fastball. Alright, let's see. Can Kinslow get out of this without allowing a hit? Whoa, okay. Okay, we actually... Wow, we got the call on that one. That ball was inside the plate, but we got the call for it. So I'm going to take that. All right, Tyler Chavez is up to bat. And we got it to pull over to third base. Couldn't come up with a play. Still throws and gets to the bag. Tyler Chavez with the infield base hit to lead off the inning. Absolutely great hustle there. That's what we like to see from our guys. And a backdoor knuckle curve. Great take for ball number 1. Yeah, Chavez, you are not stealing jack shit right now. Ooh, that was a knuckle curve. That was a backdoor knuckle curve in there for strike number 1. Connor Madrigal is not, so it's a good contact hitter, but, you know. Ooh, that knuckle curve. We should have taken that for a ball. That was way, way low. We are 1-2 the count. Rips it over to third base, and that gets in for another base hit. Connor Madrigal with his first hit of the season. Just ripping it to third base twice. A slider inside. Another fastball ripped to left field. Foul ball. Should have held up a little bit more on that. His fastballs aren't really that fast. And that is a pop-up to right field. And we are going to tag up to third from there. He should be able to make it. Slides into third, and he is safe. Fritz Armstrong with the sacrifice fly. 1 out. Danny Harrington is up to the plate. Pops up to right field, and that's going to bring one guy home. And that is going to bring Chavez home. It is now 2-1. Station to station. Is that the first time I got it? Base hitter stealing any bases. Wow, that's the first time I actually got that achievement. All right. Ken Pagan up to the plate, our number 9th hitter. A slider in there. We got it chipped for strike number 1. And that is absolutely crushed to left field. Way back to the wall. That is gone. Ken Pagan absolutely crushes the ball. His first time up to the plate for the season. His first home run on the year. And with that, the Miami Marlins take the lead with a 360-foot blast. That ball had some contact to it, baby. Look at that. Ken Pagan with his first home run on the year. I thought that ball had all height and no distance. It had just enough distance to get out of here. Was that his first home run of his? That was his first home run of his career too. That's awesome. Ken Pagan with his first home run of his career. And top of the order now with Orville Lamb. And that pop-up is going to be the end of the second inning. Not before the Marlins were able to take the lead. Ken Pagan with his first home run of the year to take the lead from the Pirates in the second inning. The score is now 3-2. All right, the top of the order, Bo Mitchell is coming up. Erwin Kinslow up to 36 pitches today and 4 strikeouts. It is the top of the third. Let's see what he can do. Ooh, little outside, way outside for that changeup. A curveball. Please don't hang too long. Got him to swing right through it for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 the count. And here's the pitch. Got him to swing under it for strike 3. That is Kinslow's 5th strikeout, or his 6th strikeout, my bad. His 6th strikeout for the day. So it's safe to say that he has shaken off those first inning jitters with a called strike 1 with a high fastball. safe to say he shook off those first inning jitters, and he is dominating right now. And here's the pitch on 0-2. High fastball, got him to swing under it. 7th strikeout on the night for Erwin Kinslow. He is pitching an absolute dominant performance today. Got him to swing under that. That was absolutely beautiful. All right, here's the pitch to Chance Fernandez. Swung over it for strike 1.
0-1.
And here's the 0-1 pitch to Fernandez. Swings under the fastball. Called strike 2.
2 is the count.
And here is the 0-2 pitch. Curveball. And that is into the gap for a base hit. So this is exactly what happened in the 3rd inning. Can he get out of it, though? With 2 outs. Pablo Guillen.
That's a ball.
That is a high fastball. The man that hit a home run off him earlier. That is called strike number 1. Swings through over for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All right. And here is 1-2 pitch. Swings and misses for strike number 3 to get out of the inning. Only allowing 1 run, and that is his 8th strikeout of the day. Erwin Kinslow is pitching an absolute beauty despite giving up 2 runs. No runs on 1 hit and no errors. The Marlins still lead this game 3-2 in the middle of the 3rd inning. Dennis Hurley is up to the plate. He is 0 for 1 today. And that is a hit to 3rd base. Easy out over, and that is out number 1. Vaughn Bellany, 0 for 1 currently. And that ball is absolutely crushed. First pitch crushing. And that ball is nowhere to be found. To the moon. Vaughn Bellamy, his first home run of the season. Absolutely destroyed. He knew exactly what pitch he wanted, and he went for it. Absolute beauty of a swing. The 2nd home run for the Marlins today. To set to right center field. Goodbye. 440 feet. Can you believe it? Vaughn Bellamy. A knuckle curve. And he got the call for that. Wow.
0-1's the count.
He got the call for that. I'm surprised he didn't get called for. I'm surprised he didn't get called for that fastball. 1-1 the count. He chips on the fastball inside for strike number 2. 1-2 the count. And he swings through that knuckle curve for strike 3. John Harper, 1 for 2 today.
Up next for the Marlins,
Tyler
the
Chavez.
left fielder, Tyler Chavez.
And pops it up into foul ground. The left fielder is currently going for it. He is going to be there and make the catch to end the inning. But not before Vaughn Bellamy absolutely crushes a fastball for a home run to extend the Marlins lead by 2 runs.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the catcher, Lance
All right.
Dearden.
Lance Deardoff is up to the plate today. Fastball in, called strike 1. Erwin Kinslow with his 51st pitch of the inning. Called strike 2 with the inside slider. Absolutely just whiffs it. The low fastball taken for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
A little bit early on that fastball release.
Nope, that's
Call ball number 2 on the inside fastball. Can he locate it and get his 9th strikeout? Got his 9th strikeout of the game. Lance Yerdorf sat down again. Beautiful outside fastball. Erwin Kinslow is pitching an absolute beauty today, isn't he? Oh, that was way early on that fastball.
ball one.
It clipped the outside plate, but it couldn't get the call. Vladimir Escalera, 0 for 1. He couldn't get it. And that ball is put into play. That is a single.
The shortstop, Eloy Leon.
Got him to do, just caught him looking at that fastball. All right. No, I didn't want to do that. All right. Got him to shift for a double play. I forgot it actually auto shifts them. Got him to swing under the slider for strikeout number 10. 10th strikeout, and it's the 4th inning. Damn. Absolutely destroyed him. In there for call strike number 1 today. Riley Duffy, the center fielder, is up to the plate. He's currently 0 for 1. Doesn't matter if he chucked his swing or not, it's still in there for called strike 2. And a curveball in there, and that is swung for strike number 3. He runs to first and gets the out to retire the side. No runs on 1 hit and no errors. Score remains the same, 4-2. Connor Madrigal is up to the plate now. A knuckle curve in there for strike number 1. Ooh, that was a fastball coming in. I was waiting on that knuckle curve. Way late. 0-2 the count. Rips it over to third base, and that ball is fair. Madrigal with his 2nd hit of the season. His 2nd hit of the game. And that is a leadoff single. That was just early on that. Fritz Armstrong, the DH, up to the plate. Rips it over, and that could be a double play. 1 and 2. A 6-4-3 double play. That was a third baseman, so 5-4-3. Yep, 5-4-3. Here's the pitch. That fastball ripped over to left field for a foul. Danny Harrington has not done a whole lot, but it is only the 4th inning. And hits that over to right field for the foul. A high fastball. Way inside for ball number 1. Let's see. Can Danny Harrington make something happen with 2 outs? Pops up the fastball for a foul ball. Just a little bit outside the zone. He is battling, though. Rips over the knuckle curve over to third base, but couldn't keep it quite fair. Pops up the high fastball. That is going to retire the side in the bottom of the 4th inning. All right. Due up Carrera, Mitchell, and Cazada. Alexis Carrera. Erwin Kinslow with almost 70 pitches in the game, but he is still dominating. here's the 0-1 pitch. Swings over it for strike number 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And swings and misses for strike number 3. Out number 1, coming in the top of the 5th, with Erwin Kinslow's 12th strikeout. Bo Mitchell up to bat, 0-2. In there for called strike 1. And here is the 0-1 pitch. Over it for strike number 2.
0-2 with the count.
And here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changeup, called strike 3 with a swing and miss. 13th strikeout of the game. Kinslow is absolutely crushing it today. Willie Cazada is up to the plate. And where did that miss? He got the call there. Angel Hernandez barely clips that fastball, foul on the right side. And the 1-1 pitch. Curveball swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
And the 1-2 pitch. Curveball again, swung on and missed to retire the side. Erwin Kinslow with his 14th strikeout of the game. Going into the bottom of the 5th, it is still 4-2. Ken Pagan up with the number 9 hitter. Called ball 1 with a ball high and inside. And that is a ball ripped to ripped to left side. Way early on that fastball. Oh man, swung through that knuckle curve.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way early on that knuckle curve. And he's hit by the pitch.
Take your base.
Hit by the fastball. And takes first base. And that brings us to the number 1 hitter, Orville Lamb. And he rips that over to left field. That is 1, and that is a double play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Dennis Hurley.
Damn, he should have just let it go foul. Then I can't challenge it, but he may have been safe. Absolute line drive by Dennis Hurley over to the left field. And that was over his head. Dennis Hurley going into second with a sliding double. Dennis Hurley with his first major league hit. Congratulations to Dennis Hurley. Vaughn Bellamy is up. He is 1 for 2. And that ball is absolutely crushed to the left field, back to the warning track. And it is the end of the inning. He was able to haul it in for the end of the inning.
Leading off the pitcher.
All right. Erwin Kinslow back up, still coming on a strong performance. And the first pitch to Chance Fernandez. Pop-up foul with the fastball. And the 0-1 pitch in the top of the 6th. And that is another pop foul on the curveball. And the 0-2 pitch to Fernandez. Inside for ball number 1. Fernandez has had his number today. And that is a hard ball hit to center field. And that is out number 1. He finally was able to get him out. Pablo Guillen. 1 for 2 today. Kinslow with his 78th pitch of this inning. High for ball 1. coming in with number 79, and that is a fastball hit hard to left center field. Chavez is going to get it, and that is out number 2. Lance Deardroff. That is in there for strike number 1. Here is the 0-1 pitch. Curveball, a little bit low. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. Ooh, he barely got that ball. That ball took a really weird hop, but he was able to grab the ball and get the out for the inning. Erwin Kinslow is pitching a beauty today, and they are bringing in Brock Crump to replace the starting pitcher. And that ball, first pitch, crushing! John Harper, absolute bomb, 427 feet. Welcome to the game, my man. Absolutely destroyed. The first pitch for the reliever was absolutely sent to the moon by John Harper with his first home run of the season. Boom! Absolutely beautiful swing. That ball was out of here to right center field. Had no chance as soon as it came off that bat. And right over to third base. And that should be a routine out for Tyler Chavez. And Connor Madrigal is up 2 for 2 today. And that is high for ball 1. Pirates bullpen still has some activity going on. Almost checked his swing, but that ball is outside for ball number 2. 2-0 the count. Wow, he was way early on that sitting fastball. Absolutely missed that splitter. 2-1. And a line drive to right center field, and that is going to go down for a base hit. Connor Madrigal has had a great game today. Fritz Armstrong up to bat. And pops it up to the third baseman. Little early on that outside fastball. Could have hung off of it for a little bit. Fritz Armstrong having a pretty rough go of it for opening day. Wow, swings right through the fastball. A little early on that fastball. An absolute bomb line drive to center field. Way back, and that is gone! Danny Harrington with his first home run of the year. Today must be batting practice. That is 4 home runs today for the Miami Marlins team on opening day. What a way to ring in the new season. Absolutely beautiful swing straight to center field for Danny Harrington. A 2-out home run. And here comes Skipper to take out the reliever after less than 12 pitches. And they are now bringing in Darrell Weeks.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 17.
And Ken Pagan coming up to bat. He was hit by a pitch last time he was up to bat. And hit to the gap in center field, and that is going to go down for another base hit. Today must be batting practice for the Marlins today. It is 7-2. Gets a little piece of that slurve, but couldn't get enough of it for strike 1. Way early on that pitch. Rips the slurve to left field and for a foul. That is a very slow slurve. Outside with a slurve for ball number 1. Orville Lamb 1 and 2. Way down and out with the cutter. Ball number 2.
2-2 the count.
Whoa. And he could not hang on to that for the full count. And the runner's going to be running here. And he gets a piece of that cutter. Still full count. Absolute line drive to the left field. And he is going to be out. With an absolute bomb of a home run from Harper. It is still 7-2. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick and grab some water, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, boys. Let's continue this dominant performance. It is the top of the 7th. Let's see if he can get out of this. Alright, we need to start warming up some people in the bullpen. He's going to cut it off. That is going to be a double. Alright. Bullpen, we are going to warm up. We have a pretty good lead, so we can probably warm up a lefty and a righty. Jimmy Meyer and Felix Cabrera. In there for a curveball, strike number 1 to Leon Kennedy. And a changeup in there for call strike 2. 0-2 is the count. Couldn't quite get him in time. Runners at the corners. Oh, swings right through it for a called strike 1.
0-1's the count.
In there for strike number 2. Was able to get him to swing, but he was able to get a piece of it. And 0-2 count. Inside curveball for ball 1. And got the strikeout. 15th strikeout of the day. Alexis Carrera coming up to the bat. And just clipped the plate. Got the ball. And yeah, we gotta take him out. Couldn't quite get it. That's gonna score 2. Yeah, that is gonna score 2. All right, man. All right. All right, we're gonna go with Felix Cabrera. We're gonna go with Felix Cabrera. Erwin Kinslow has pitched an absolute beauty today. He has nothing to be ashamed of.
Pitching for the Marlins, number 18, Felix Cabrera.
Ball 1.
All right. Call ball 1 outside. Ooh, you got a piece of that. Foul ball for Bo Mitchell. A little early on that. Got absolutely destroyed on that one. And that is going to score another one. Man, they are, now the tying run is coming up to the plate. Call strike 1. And that is hit to right field for a foul ball. And that is ball number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Ball 1, my bad. Got him with the curveball to sit him down for out number 2. And pitch number 1. Got a piece of it, right side for foul ball. Strike number 1. And that is going to do it for the top of the 7th inning. Scored 3 runs, man. That is not... Kinslow, you have pitched a beauty, though.
Leading off for the Marlins, the second base.
Bullpen, start warming up the closer as well.
Baseman, Dennis Hurley.
Hit up into the gap for a leadoff single for Dennis Hurley. Absolute beauty. 25 ever. Get 25 total bases in a single game. Okay, nice. Damn. And that is way out and low for ball number 1. Vaughn Bellamy, 1 for 3 today with a home run earlier in the game. Way outside again with a slur for ball number 2. 2-0 is the count. That is high, the cutter. Yeah, they got him. The ball, there was a hop on that. I was hoping they would have gotten him. All right, that's ball number 4. Vaughn Bellamy gets walked.
Now batting, third baseman, John Harper.
Yep. John Harper with a home run from the 6th inning. Out number 1 for the attempted steal. Absolute line drive over to left field, and that is going to be caught for out number 2. Tyler Chavez coming up to bat. He is 1 for 3. And hit up to the middle. Probably should have taken that cutter. Gets the force out at second base to end of the 7th inning. Hope you enjoy the 7th inning stretch. The score is 7-5.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Pablo Guillen leading off for the Pirates. Way outside curveball for ball number 1. Swings through the curveball, strike 1.
1-1.
That's going to be outside. Oh, pop up to the foul territory, and Chavez is not going to be able to make it. Sinker in there for called strike 3. Strikes out Pablo Guerra. And 0-3. So the 0-3 Lance Deerdraw for called strike 1. Ooh, swings right through the sinker. Called strike 2. And that is going to be an infield base hit. His first hit of the season. Swings through the fastball, called strike 1.
0-1.
And here comes the 0-1 pitch. Gets in there for strike number 2. 0-2 is the count. Swings and misses for called strike 3. Vladimir Escalera strikes out from Felix Cabrera.
The bat, the shortstop, Eloy Leon.
And in there for called strike 1, a curveball barely clips the corner of the plate. The 0-1 pitch,
No, that's
too low on the sinker, called ball number 1. The 1-1 pitch gets a piece of it, but still a foul ball. Low on the sinker, but he is still able to get it up into the gap. Lamb has it, throw to third to Harper. In sinker there for strike number 1. And that is a hard hit. He was not able to get it. Harrington to home. Couldn't quite get it, and this game is tied. Yeah, we need to take him out.
Pitching for the Marlins, number 29, Jimmy Meyer.
Good Lord, it is batting practice.
he beat it. Safe.
And the Pirates are able to take the lead with 2 outs.
No,
And that is ball number 1. God damn, dude. Chavez racing to the corner. He still couldn't get the ball. And that is going to score yet another run.
safe.
It is 9-7. And that is hit hard for a foul ball.
Nope.
Ooh.
Ball 1.
Cutter to the outside. And that is finally going to put an end to the bleeding.
He's out.
So can the Marlins do something to come back from this 9-7 deficit? Geraldo Rojas coming in as the almost as the closer.
Now pitching for the Pirates,
Connor Madrigal, 3 for 3 today.
number 50, Geraldo.
Swings to the sweeper for strike number 1.
0-1's the count.
Hits it to right field, and that is going to be out number 1. Just a little bit late on the sweeper. And that is hit to the third baseman. That is called foul. Fritz Armstrong has had a rough go of it today. He's 0 for 3. Ripped over to third base again with a sweeper. Foul ball. Swings through the sinker, and that is the strikeout. And that is a strikeout. Danny Harrington up to the plate with 2 outs. Swings through the sinker for strike number 1.
0-1.
Need to have some better plate discipline. I know they are desperate. Swings through the sinker again for strike number 2. Way too early on that sinker. And swings through that very low sweeper. Strikeout number 2. And that is the end of the inning. No hits, no runs. And we are nearing the end of the game for the Marlins. That is strike number 1. The Marlins has had a great game today. Just their pitching was their big problem. Their relievers basically fucked over the starter, Erwin Kinslow.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Like immediately as soon as we got the relievers, and then it started becoming hell. Jimmy Meyer with a strikeout. Chance Fernandez, go sit down. Oh, got him to swing through the changeup for called strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And got the changeup right there. He was able to swing through it for only a foul. See what he does with a fastball. Up and inside. Swings and misses. Strikeout number 2. And that is in there for strike number 1.
0-1.
Too low on the cutter for ball 1. Oh, that sinker. Barely. 2-1 pitch coming up. And was able to get a piece of it into foul territory, but couldn't get enough of it. That is going probably hanging. Oh! Was able to get the ball by him. All right, Will Flaherty, their closer, is coming up to bat. Or coming up to pitch. Pagan, our number 9 hitter, is up to the plate. The bottom of the 9th. Hit up to the gap, and that is a leadoff base hit with the curveball. Pagan has had a wonderful game, top of the order with Orville Lamb. And that is ball is popped up to foul territory to left field. Easy catch for the left fielder. Orville Lamb couldn't come up with the clutch. Dennis Hurley, 2 for 4 today. Ripped over to left field. If that ball stays fair, but it does not. It is foul. Inside for ball number 1. Gets a piece of the cutter for strike 2. Right up the middle, down line drive, right to the left fieldman. He is getting quite the work today because almost every single ball has been over to him. Down, Vaughn Bellamy, Marlins down to their last out for today. Gets a piece of the fastball for strike 1. And that is hit over to the third base, and that is going to do it for today. The Pirates take the first game of the series, and they take opening day with a rally from their offense due to the Marlins' lack of pitching. Erwin Kinslow has nothing to be ashamed of. He pitched an absolute beauty through 7 innings. God damn it. Felix Cabrera with the loss, deservedly so. Daryl Weeks with the win. Ken Pagan, 3 for 3, was an absolute monster today, even with the loss. We stopped scoring after the 6th inning. God damn it. Damn it, and damn you all. Alrighty. That was a good game, though. Ooh. Alright. So that was March. So that basically... Alright, and the next game, we're in a bases loaded situation against the Pirates. Alright, so March, April, that counts for our one... Opening day counts for our 1 month game.
The batter, the shortstop, Eloy Leon.
Alright. Oh, got him to swing through it. Alright. Got him to swing that. Daniel Mateo is pitching. Get him with that outside slider. And that is going to score at least 2 runs. That is going to score 3 runs. A bases clearing double. That is absolute wild work. A bases clearing double. And that cutter is in there for ball number 1. In there for called strike 1. A slider inside. Damn, he clipped that way high up there in foul territory. In there for ball number 2. Inside cutter. Got him to swing right through it. Called strike 3. Check swing, but in there for strike number 1. Alexis Carrera swings and hits it to the outside for foul ball. Yeah, slider swung right through it. Way early on the slider. Was able to stop the, I would say stop the bleeding, but it was a damn bases clearing double. And that is another loss for the Marlins. We have yet to win a game. I know it's only been 2 games, but still, it sucks. All right. Injury of Vince Martin, blister on his finger during today's game. Just auto resolve that. It's a 3-game series, and then we have the Mets. Auto fix all. Auto utilize. Damn, really? Well, we won our first 2 games. So we won game 3 against the Pirates. And we got swept by the Mets. Okay, no surprise there. And we won the first game against Atlanta and lost the second game. So, time for scouting. Player called up Bucky Hayes to AA. And called up the right fielder Richard Yang to AAA. Okay. Yeah, Erwin Kinslow is 0-1. He had 21 strikeouts, though. Has a ERA of 6. Good lord. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. Alright. Discovery. Need pitchers. Alright. Alright. So we got the number 7th pick in the first round. So Andy Gaudio. Yeah, he's going to seem like he's been pretty good. And position players, we need a third. We need a scout for a third baseman right now. And EC's looking okay. Okay, his contact's not looking too bad. He looks like a pretty decent fielder. So, Alexis Vasquez. And as far as discovery, so we're going to have you discover probably infield. Oh, probably. Wait, who are you better at? Pitching or position? Position. So, infield, international infield. All right. And sim to the next week. All right, and we have a two-on base situation here. All right, Vaughn Bellamy, our first baseman, is 0 for 2 for today with 2 outs, 2 on. And rips that to third base, and that is going to be the end of the 8th inning. A low slider. Why did we swing at that? And we lost the series to the Braves. That is some hornswoggle. All right. Autofix lineups. A bases loaded situation. We face the Mets again already? Damn. That's crazy. All right. Vaughn Bellamy again with a bases loaded situation with 2 outs on the top of the 5th inning. Hit to line to the center field, into the gap. That is going to be in there for a base hit. We're going to send him home. Bases clearing double for Vaughn Bellamy. Absolute beauty of a hit into the gap. We kind of hesitated to send the runner home, but he was able to get there. Neil Schmidt is up to bat. He swung through the changeup that was so low in the dirt, swinging an absolute garbage. Inside for ball number 1. Able to take the lead though, 4-2. Rips that over to right field, foul ball. Whoa, way out and up and inside for ball number 2. Neil Schmidt has pretty decent power against righties. What? Are you serious? Are you serious? He got that? Wow. Okay. All right. Ooh, got the pop up there in foul territory. Bottom of the 5th, bases loaded, 2 outs. Awesome. 4-3. And Bobby Spindler. And that is going to bring another man home to tie this game up. Oh, they're going to take the lead. Never mind. All right, and that is strike number 1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. A slide to the outside, swung on and missed. Got out of the inning to stop the bleeding, only 1 run. And the Marlins able to take the game. Good job, boys. At least we didn't get swept in this series by the Marlins, with Vaughn Bellamy with a bases clearing double in the 5th inning. The Marlins take today's game 9-6. Can't be mad at that. Oh, we actually won the series at that. That's awesome. Okay, cool. All right, we got another bases loaded situation against the Nationals. Dennis Hurley 0 for 1. Bottom of the fourth with 2 outs. Bases loaded. And ripped right to the shortstop. Gets the force out at second to end the inning. Ay. Come on, give me something better. And a 2-hit RBI double. Takes the game 3-0. Couldn't make anything happen with that bases loaded situation. Steve Sekris, I don't know how to pronounce your name, man, is going to come down with the loss today. And we're going into this game with a bases loaded situation on the Nationals side. We are 49 runs. We have 27th in runs. With David Olson on the mound. A foul ball to right field. Wow, he was waiting for that fastball. High fastball coming up, and a pop-up to the pitcher's mound, and that is going to do it for the inning. Able to get out of it without allowing any runs, which is a very good thing. All right, runner on third with 2 outs. In there for called strike 1, Ellie Trujillo with the man on the mound. In there, that sinker was a very beautiful sinker. Backdoor slider in there to close out the side. All right, bottom of the 10th, 2 outs. John Harper up to the plate, 1 for 4 today. And a little blooper to center field, and that is going to get down. He is going to go home, and that is going to be a walk-off RBI single for the Marlins victory. Oh, you gotta love it. Harper with the RBI single. A little blooper down in center field. You couldn't ask for anything better on that one. I mean, a slider that barely gets down between the center field and shortstop allows the Marlins to walk away with the victory. 3-2. Eli Trujillo, Fritz Armstrong, player of the game. Eli Trujillo with the win today. All right. Yes. All right. Continue infield. Be on recently scouted list. Okay, interesting. I'm not a big fan of this one. Pretty decent hitting. So let's see. Draft rank 4. Okay. Not bad. Starting pitchers. Not a lot of good starting pitchers in this class, I noticed. He is looking pretty good, though, so we will scout him. We are scouting him out. All right. Auto. A lot of injuries on our AAA roster right now. Miami Marlins against the Arizona Diamondbacks. We are at home currently, which is very nice. I think we're facing Connor Madrigal with a 2-out bases loaded situation. Madrigal, who cares? Head over to the first baseman, and he's going to toss over to the pitcher and end the side. To retire the inning. Retire the side in the inning. Damn. I can't get my words up. And Ameri with the pitch. Called in strike 1. With runners on the corners. Slider backdoor for strike number 2. Slider in there, but was able to foul it off. Able to swing through it for strike number 3. Retires the side with a strikeout. Right. With Willie Merrillville in there, ball 1. With runners on first and second, in there with a changeup for called strike 1. Backdoor slider was able to get him to foul it off. 1-2 the count. Oh, just could not get it in there. Swung through the fastball, called strike 3. Willie Merrillville has struck out. William Choi. Called strike 1 with a fastball right in there. And, oh, that was not a good one. And the throw to home, he is not going to make it. He beats the throw to home. Change up in there, clips the plate, but did not get the call. That's outside. 2-0 pitch, and that is a pop-up fastball to center field. Schmidt is running and makes the catch. William Choi with the RBI single to take the lead. All right, Fritz Armstrong with 1 man on and no outs in the bottom of the 9th. And a solid hit to center field. And that is an out, number 1. I thought that was going down. I thought that changeup was going to go down. Inside for ball 1 on the fastball. And that is a bloop to center field, and that is going to get down for another base hit. All right, cool. We're making progress. We're making progress. Another bloop down to center field, and that is going to send him home. They're going to wave him home. In there for an RBI single to tie up this ball game. The winning run is now in scoring position. Here comes the skipper. Taking him to, here comes to change the pitcher. Lincoln Tremaine is going to be on the mound with Neil Schmidt coming up to the bat. Swings through the changeup for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
He just whiffed it. And a hard hit to center field. And that is going to send him home. If he makes it, this could be the game winner. A walk-off RBI single for Schmidt to win the game. Hard hit line drive to center field. Absolute great piece of hitting for the Marlins team today. What a wonderful show they made of it at home. Good for them today. All right, let's continue on. All right. Whew, we're able to... Oh, we actually won the series against Washington, too. Hell yeah. I didn't even notice that. Utilize... We lost the next game. We lost the next game against the Diamondbacks, which does suck. All right. Henry Aguilar is up to the bat. Eli Trujillo is the pitcher. First pitch in there for called strike one with one man on and no outs. Swung on and missed for strike two. And that ball is foul. And 0-2 pitch, just a bit outside for ball number one. And 1-2 pitch. Caught, swung on and missed for strike number three. And with the pitch, and a hard hit to left field, to right field. In there with the great catch. Russell O'Reilly is up to the plate. And the 0-0 pitch, the first pitch, in there, and he did not get the call. Don't know why Angel Hernandez is the one umping this game, but you know. Guess even bastards need to get paid too. And that is 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Call strike three! And the Marlins come away with a victory. They win the series. Come away with a great strikeout by Trujillo. Take the series 2-1. Steve Seacrest with the win. Barry Edwards with the loss. Ken Pagan has surprisingly been really good so far this year. Let me look at the roster. Where is Pagan? Yeah, Ken Pagan, he's surprisingly been really good. He has 4 home runs and 9 RBIs. Okay, he's hitting .226, so he's not doing that good. William Banks is on fire lately. He has been okay. He's batting 344, so he is easily doing really well so far. I mean, 21 hits with 61 at bats, 2 stolen bases. No, he hasn't hit a home run late. Hasn't hit a home run this year though. He'll get there though. He'll get there. All right, with 2 men on base, another situation walking into against the Phillies. One of the best teams in the league right now. Neil Schmidt with 2 on, 1 out in the top of the 9th. Hard on hit to the second baseman, and that is going to be 1 and 2. Nope, he was able to make it. Able to stay out of the double play with runners on the corners. William Banks is up. Hard hit to center field. He was able to get his hands on it and was able to get the out at first. What a catch. All right, Eli Trujillo comes in with a slider. Comes into the game. First pitch slider for called strike 1. With a man at second. And that ball is hit hard to center field. And he's going to tag up from second. In there for a tag up. I'm gonna walk him. Just try and set up the double play. And that is called ball number 1 low. All right. And that is a foul ball. And that ball is hit hard to left field. And that is going to go foul. 1 and 2 the count. And got him, called strike 3. Michael Rice sat down. Called strike one with the fastball. 0-1. And here's the pitch. And swung on and hit hard. Foul on the right line. And here's the pitch. Got him! And the Marlins take the game with a cold strikeout. Trujillo was able to get out of the jam. Ooh, that was close. Ken Pagan, player of the game, 3 for 3. So he is definitely trying. Mickey Emery with the win today. Ken Pagan is not like he's batting 226, but man, he is trying. He is trying. I gotta give him that. The man is putting in some effort. Oh, I forgot to put in sponsorships. Okay, so Alexis Vasquez. Okay, so he's a good late draft. He's a late draft pick then. Change prospects. Depth chart wise, let's look for another. Probably look for another shortstop. All right. Let's see. Ted Rojas. Or Rosas, I don't know. All right. All right. So that's some good sponsorships. We probably could have used those. All right. Trujillo up at it again. So we'll see where we're at the end of the month. All right. All right. Little bit of a in there, called strike one. Ooh. All right, 0-2 the count on the foul ball. All right, disengaged, so we have no more. So he's probably going to steal here. Got him to swing on that. That could be a double play. Got the 1 and 2. Double play. The Marlins take it away with a victory. With a 6-4-3 double play to end the game. Vince Martin with the win today. Marlins take it 2-1. Whew. And we actually were able to take the series against the Phillies. We are 10-12, so we're almost at 500. All right, we're facing the Cincinnati Reds. We have a situation of one man on. We are at home today. All right, Estevan Hernandez. Eli Trio has been a workhorse. One of our best relievers.
Nope, ball one.
And it's currently 2-1. And that is a hard hit to right field. And that is caught. Line drive right to Pagan. Out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy Coley.
Yep, Tommy Coley. And to the shortstop and gets the force out at second. And the Marlins take the game. All right. With Steve Seacrest, I don't know. And Eli Trujillo with his 7th save on the season. It is a thing of beauty that we are witnessing today. All right, and we are facing off against the Mariners on the road today, trying to pitch out of a situation of 2-1. I didn't see how many outs there were. 2 on, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. We are up 1-0. With Vince Martin on the mound. Swings! Twink through the changeup.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And pops up the ball into the infield. And here is the second baseman. Calls the infield fly. And sends it out to 2
Now
outs.
batting, center fielder, Jackie Phillips.
And Jackie Phillips is up.
Nope.
High ball called ball 1. And that ball is hit hard to left center, to right center. Schmidt is under it and ends the 7th inning. And we have another problem here. You have to have Eli Churillo on the mound.
Yep,
In
that
there
ball
for
went out.
call ball 1. Andre Ruiz swings, and this could be a double play for 1 and for 2. Double play, and the Marlins come away with another victory. With a 2-0 victory over the Seattle Mariners. Eli Churillo with his 8th save on the season. Woo. All right. Yep. And scouting. Oh, damn. Yeah. Robbie Mura. Really? With that? He's a starter, so I guess, but okay. So let's Michael Manuel. You're also pretty late. Yeah, you're a late draft pick. Cancel scouting assignment. Discover new prospects in the outfield, in the infield. Go with the West. All right. Alrighty. So Thursday. Okay, we are 13-18 right now, so not too bad. Autofix. And we are facing on the Athletics. They are right now. They're just the Athletics because they are no longer in Oakland. All right, Shea Horton. Before we go, I'll be right back. Gotta go grab something. Alrighty. Let us continue. All right. It is 3-3. Top of the 8th with 1 out. With Cabrera on the mound.
Ball.
Oh, ball 1. No one ran. Cool. That ball is hit hard to the left side, and it's foul.
That's ball 2.
And ball 2, low sinker. Ooh, swung on and missed. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And fastball popped up into the air, and the catcher has it. And out number 2. All right. Pitch number 1, sinker in there for called strike 1 against Archie Friedman. Popped up to Lantigua in foul territory.
Nope, that's
Foul ball. Lantigua could not make it in time. That ball is hit hard to right field. And that is foul.
ball.
And nothing there. 1 and 2. And that is way outside. Ball 1. Got a hard hit. Still 2-2. Swung on and missed. Called strike 3. Ends the 8th inning. And the Marlins are able to take the victory against the Oakland A's. Felix Cabrera with the win. Player of the game, William Banks. Trujillo with his 9th save on the season. Absolute beauty. I wonder what I need to look at the standings real quick. See what they're like. 15 and 18. Where are we at? Wow, the Mets are in last. The Mets are in last place. That's crazy. And now we have our last game against the Athletics, and then we have a 3-game series against the Dodgers. That's crazy, and we have to play our 1 month. Okay, so no, well, we'll still go for a little bit. One prospect discovered. A second baseman, Gaylord Smith. Let's see how he is. Good speed, decent speed. Pretty okay contact, but okay. Ted Rojas is looking... Okay, so he's probably the best we have in our class right now. Ted Rojas is our shortstop. We definitely need some shortstops as well. Change prospect. Third baseman. Let's see how Elmer Neve looks. All right. So struggling, tore it up in April, 299 average and 66 at bats. All right. Strong month of April. Erwin Kinslow is not looking too good right now. He's an ERA of 5.35 and has given up 6 home runs and 22 earned runs. He's still progressing, which is fine, but we'll give him to the All-Star break. Oh no, we're not gonna do him like that. This is his first year on the show, but he has a huge contract. That is a very big contract. So we'll see at the end of the season. If his ERA is still above 5 at the end of the season, I'm probably going to trade him. Vince Martin and Vince Martin has been killing it though. He has a 1.6 ERA. Now this is a guy I would. Okay, so yeah, we still have him for a couple more seasons. I don't like the fact that Erwin Kinslow has been this bad. Pedro Lantigua has been really good. He has 7 home runs and 19 RBIs. He's batting at 269. How is Bellamy doing? Oh, that's right. Danny Harrington's injured, right? He's injured right now. Fractured hand. Jesus Christ, man. He is down for the count. All right. Enter this game against Miami or against the Athletics. We're going to play one game. We're going to play one game. We're going to play the first game against the Dodgers. 2 on, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. 8-6. Ball in there for ball 1. Orville Lamb and Dennis Hurley on second and first. And ball ball softly hit to the shortstop, and that is going to end it. And the Athletics win the last game, but the Marlins are still able to take the series. All right, so we are going to face off against the Dodgers as our full game for the month. Going to play the first game of the series. All right. Let's see. All right. View today's games. Nope. And play game. And play the full game. All right, against the Dodgers, the best team, the best team in the league. All right, yeah, David Olson's probably going to be our. David Olson's who we're going to have is up next in the rotation. Oh, this is going to be rough. This is going to be rough because he is sporting a 6.3 ERA, and he's 0 for 3. I can't work out Vince Martin too badly, even though I want. Oh man, I really want to start Vince Martin, but oh man. It's still early in the season. It's still really early in the season, but is Shohei Ohtani not playing today? He's not in the lineup. Okay, that's not terrible. All right, we are here at Lone Depot Park against the LA Dodgers. All right. Game storylines. Robert Yamaguchi looking to turn around a rough patch. David Olson looking to turn around a rough patch. Last 5 games, batting .301 and 10 homers in the last 5 games. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. All right, coming up next, Dodgers and Marlins. David Olson on the mound. He is 0 for 3, pitched 30 innings and has a 6.3 ERA and has a walk rate of 9%. That is absolutely diabolical. And first pitch of the game. Hard hit foul, and today's game is underway. To Henry Reyes. Pitch number 2, 0-2, 0-1 count. Foul ball, 0-2. Pitch. Swung on and strike 3. Sits down the first guy of the day. And Tom Ma up to bat. In there for strike 1 with a fastball. And here is the 0-1 pitch. Called strike 2 with the outside fastball. Got him to chase that. And here is the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and foul tipped. And here is the 0-2 pitch. Into the dirt slider. Ball number 1. 1-2 pitch coming up. And that is a solid hit to left field, and that is going to fall for a base hit. All right, come on, man. Come on, Olson. And he's going to have to slide over there for a pickoff. And the 1-1 pitch. Or the first pitch. All right, cool. And the 0-1 pitch. That is hard hit foul to the right side. And here comes the changeup. Hit hard to the left side. Foul ball. Olson with the 0-2 pitch.
the plate, ball
Off the plate for ball 1. You could have given me that. He is battling right now. And here is the 1-2 pitch. Foul ball again. Change up in there, strike 3. Second strikeout of the day. Herbert Weber in now. Foul ball, strike 1. Man, 16 pitches. 0-2 the count.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a little blooper to first base. Was able to barely get him for the out. Able to strand one on. Robert Yamaguchi is the starter today. Hard hit to center field for a leadoff hit for Neil Schmidt. Well, he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got the first pitch. William Banks. High fastball. Swung on and missed.
0-1's the count.
Hard hit to the first baseman, and that is going to come down for another base hit. That's going to put a man on first and second. Real early on the fastball, was able to rip it to the right field. Oh, that changeup got right by him.
0-1.
Way low. Vaughn Bellamy batting .309 today. Way outside on the slur for ball 1. Hard hit to the gap. That is going to bring one man home, and that is going to be extra bases. That may score actually 2 runs. A 2-run double to start the day. It is 2-0. Vaughn Bellamy with his 10th 2-run double of the year. Hard hit into the gap. He's going to wave him home. That was awesome. You stand up, baby. Fastball up and out on the corner. Pedro Lantigua. Fastball right down the middle. Couldn't catch up to it quite. Hit it over for a foul. And that ball is crushed. Pedro Lantigua. And that ball is gone in the upper deck. A 2-run bomb. It is 4-0. And the Marlins are getting it started really early today. Number 27, Pedro Lantigua, with his 4th home run on the season. Absolute beauty. That beautiful swing crushes that ball over to the second deck. 105 off the bat, 428 feet. You'll love to see it. A changeup right down the middle. Dennis Hurley hits the ball, line drive right to the right center field, and in there, finally, we're able to get the first out. Fritz Armstrong up to bat, their 6th hitter. That ball is hit foul ball, a little early on that fastball. Ball hit hard to the second baseman, and that is going to be a routine grounder out to the first baseman. Change up down and inside. Connor Madrigal coming up for his first at-bat today. Hard hit to the left to right field, and that ball is a line drive right to the right fielder, and that is going to end the first inning. But not before the Marlins make a huge splash today. 4 hits, 4 runs, no errors. The score is 4-0. Wonderful start to today's game. Christian Palabicki is up for the Dodgers today for his first at-bat. That ball is hit hard. Change up. Foul ball in the right field. And here's the 0-1 pitch. In there, called strike 2. And here is the 0-2 pitch. In there, he swung on, and he dropped the ball. Throw to first for the out. Out number 1. And Justin Long is up to bat. Ball barely clips the plate and is in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right down the middle. Right to Escobar. Through to first to Bellin. And that is out number 2. And here is the first pitch to Casto. Hard hit to Escobar. And that is a routine grounder to Bellamy. And that is the end of the second. 1, 2, 3 inning goes down the Dodgers. And we have the last 2 of the order. And we have the bottom of the order coming up. Ken Pagan is up to bat for his first time of the day. Hard hit ball directly to the left fielder. Ken Pagan lines out directly to the outfielder. Jorge Escobar, the number 9 hitter, is up to bat. Popped up to the left fielder. Left fielder is going to be getting a lot of work today, it seems. And that is out number 2. Bang, bang play here. Neil Schmidt. We are at the top, back at the top of the order. Neil Schmidt. Fastball hit for a foul. 0-1. Couldn't quite get the barrel on the bat there. Hard hit, and that ball is foul. Little early on that, too. A little bit later, and that ball would have been gone.
Nope.
Outside changeup. That ball is a ball. That is a ball. Ball 1. Hard hit ball, line out right to the second baseman. A 1, 2, 3 inning. Damn, that sucks. A perfect right to the second baseman. Right in there for strike number 1. Ashton Sargent.
No, that's low.
Nope, low for ball 1. Top of the third, Marlins still lead 4-0. Slider right down the middle, fouls off. The 0-1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. That is Olson's 4th strikeout of the day. Junior Maldonado up to the plate. Swung on and missed for strike number 1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And here's the 0-2 pitch. 3 straight pitches, 3 swings for the strikeout. Man, Maldonado really, he was just, he was ready to hit something. All he hit was the air, though. Henry Reyes up to the plate. Change up in there for strike 1. Ball up there, and that was a foul ball, and damn. And the 0-2 pitch. Pop foul. And here comes another pitch. Gets a piece of it into the dugout. Here comes the next pitch of this at bat. Swung on and missed. That is the end of the inning. Retires the side. He didn't strike. I don't think I think he struck out the side. William Banks is up to bat. He is 1 for 1. Swung on under it for strike 1. Just straight whiffed it. Barely gets a piece of it for a foul ball. Go-to pitch. Inside for ball one. William Banks is batting .315 so far this season. Ball hit hard down the right field line, and that is foul. Ooh, gets a piece of the fastball, able to stay alive. Hits it hard down the right field and foul on the slurve inside. 7th pitch of this at-bat coming up. Change-up, hard hit before a foul. The 8th pitch of this at-bat. Gets a piece of that change-up, but is a routine grounder, and that is out number 1. All right. Vaughn Bellamy up to bat. Hard hit to first base, and that is going for a base hit. A blooper single, a really shallow outfield. I should not have swung at that. Pedro Lantigua with a home run last inning. Hard hit to shallow outfield again. That is coming down for another single. Pedro Lantigua with another hit today. And that is a changeup, barely outside. Good take by Hurley. That is popped up to center field. Shallow center field, and that is going to be caught for out number 2. All right, almost. Fritz Armstrong up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that ball is way down and outside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch, up and coming. That ball is hard hit to the left field, and that is going to be caught for out number 3. So, the Marlins strand 2, it is still 3-0. 4-0, my bad. And the first pitch. In there, change up for strike 1. Tom Ma, he is 1 for 1. Swung on and missed for strike 2 with the changeup. The 0-2 pitch. Outside slider for ball 1. 1-2 pitch. Almost had him swinging. Ball 2. Here comes 2-2 pitch. Fouls off the pitch. The fastball. And here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. Beautiful. Wilson Cahill is up to bat. And that ball is hard hit. And it is a line drive off the wall. And that is a double. That ball was hit hard. Lucky it didn't go out. And that ball is hit to Escobar with the jumping throw. Able to get him out at first base. What a play. Ball swung under and missed for strike 1.
0-1.
Barely outside, but gets the call for ball 1. 1-1 pitch. And that is going to go to Hurley to Bellamy to put away the 4th inning. The middle of the 4th inning. Tires aside. No runs on 1 hit. No errors. Now the catcher, Connor Madrigal, is up to the plate. Ball is hard hit to center field, and that is going to get down for a leadoff single. All right, eighth hitter of the lineup, Ken Pagan. Ball hit foul. A fastball. Here's the 1-0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Wow. Okay. Okay. We got lucky there. Ball hit hard to right field, and that ball is going to be out. Out number 1, Ken Pagan. Jorge Escobar up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Ball hit hard right to the shortstop, and that should be 2. 6-4-3 double play to end the side. So no runs on 1 hit, and the ball game is still 4-0. And Justin Long is up to the bat. Here's the pitch. Ball hit hard to Schmidt in center field. And that is going to be out number 1. Julian Casto. He is 0 for 1 today. Ball is in there for ball number 1. Here's the pitch. That ball is absolutely demolished. Deep to right field. That ball is going to the moon. Absolutely demolished. Julian Castillo with his 5th home run on the year. There was no... As soon as that ball came off that bat, you knew it wasn't going to come back. Absolutely. That was bad. David Olson. Come on, man. That ball is right to Hurley, the second baseman. Pulls him off the bag. And he is safe at first. That ball is hit hard, foul on the right field line. And the 0-1 pitch, fouled off again. And here is the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Called strike 3. Sit down, Julie. 8th strikeout of the day for Olson. And Henry Reyes up to bat. In there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. And the 0-2 pitch. That ball is absolutely demolished. A slider right down the fucking middle. That ball is out of here. Olson, come on, man. That was just absolutely destroyed. All right. Strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch. And that is a blooper over to Bellamy, and that is going to retire the side, but not before they put the game within a 1-run deficit. That was disgusting. And now we have the top of the order coming up with Neil Schmidt. That ball is hit hard to the center fielder, and that is going to be out number 1 to the track. William Banks is up to the plate now. Way inside for ball 1. Ball is hit hard center field. And that is going to be in there, and that's going to be extra bases. That's going to be a standing double. William Banks' 6th double on the season. That is inside for ball one for Vaughn Bellamy. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Called ball 2.
2 balls.
Almost swung at that too. That ball is hit hard to center field. And that is going to send him home. Oh, did VTube Studio die? What happened to VTube Studio? Okay, it was just being weird. Was it being weird? Yeah, it was just being weird. Okay. Okay, I didn't notice my model died. Pedro Lantigua is up to the plate. Fastball just swung right under it. 0-1. Oh, that slurve was nasty. Oh, God, that was awful. Pedro Lantigua sat down on strikes. All right. Dennis Hurley up to the plate now. He is 0 for 2. That ball is hit hard down the left field line. Way back, and it is foul. I swear, if he had caught that, I was going to be so pissed. Ball is hit frozen rope to center field. Damn. Only able to score 1 run and stranded a man. Top of the 6th inning coming up. Fastball in there. Hurley to Bellamy, out number 1. All right. He still has some gas left in the tank. Herbert Weber, 0 for 2. Swung on and missed. 1-0-1 pitch. In there for strike 2. And the 0-2 pitch. Swung on the slider inside. His 9th strikeout of the day. Christian Palabicki up to the plate. In there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Bit low. Ball 1. And here is the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard for foul. For a foul. Counts 1 and 2. Here is the 1-2 pitch. Inside slider. 2-2. Here is the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and to Escobar. To Bellamy, and that's going to retire the side. The bottom of the order is coming up. In the middle of the 6th inning. Yep, and Trevor Roush is coming out to pitch for the Dodgers. Oh, that slider was nasty.
0-1's the count.
That slider was nasty. 0-1. Line drive right to the first baseman on a circle change. Bottom of the 6th, 3-5. Marlins have this lead. Hard hit right to the center fielder. And it's out number 2. Let me start warming up a reliever. Yeah, 69 overall, so. Ken Pagan coming up to the plate. He is 0 for 2. Outside circle change for ball 1. Why did he say inside? It wasn't inside, it was outside. Ball hit hard down the foul right field line. That is not staying in. That is foul. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs, 1-1. Ken Pagan up to the bat, up to the plate. And that is called strike 2 on the low circle change.
2 strikes.
He is 1 strike away from striking out and ending the inning. Ball hit hard down the left field line, but that is going to the left fielder to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, no left standing. And David Olson has had a pretty moderate game today, with his first pitch being called strike. He has 3 earned runs, so slider in there. See if we can get him with the back door. Okay, yeah, that was not good. Leadoff man is on the board. First pitch in there for strike 1. To Julian Castillo. In there for strike 2. And ball hit hard to Pagan in the right field. That ball is going to be caught out number 1. Ashton Sargent is up to the bat. Ball hit slider. Here is the pitch. And he got the call, I guess. Angel Hernandez here, boys. Swung on and missed. That should have been strike 3, but you know. And here's the 1-2 pitch. Got him to chase it, but is foul. Ashton Sargent with the pitch. Okay, oh, okay. It took me a second. It was a line drive right to Bellamy. And that ball is staying fair. All right, let's see if he can get out. Let's see if he can get out of this inning. And that ball is, for some reason, not a strike. Okay. And that is going to be a line drive right to the second baseman to end the inning. All right. 1 hit on no runs and no errors. 7th inning stretch coming in. Salvatore Valenzuela is up to the mound. As far as bullpen goes, we're going to put him in. Yeah, we're gonna put him in the game. We'll probably get our it's gonna be the 8th inning soon, so probably get our closer warmed up as well. Yeah. Olson has pitched really well, so I mean, 3 runs. He's given up 3 runs, but still. Hard hit up to the gap, and that is going to be a leadoff base hit for Jorge Escobar. You love to see it, guys. You love to see it. Change up to the inside. Neil Schmidt, the top of the order. A very bad sinker to the outside for ball 1. Neil Schmidt has actually been pretty decent this season. He's batting .254. Not as good as I would hope, but you know. Hard hit to the second baseman. That could be 2. That is 1, and no throw to first. He's going to be safe at first. Just gets the force out at second. William Banks coming up to the plate. 2 for 3 today. Outside changeup for ball 1. That ball is hit hard to the center field. And almost got down. Almost got down. All right, and that is out number 2. Vaughn Bellamy has had a great game today. And that game is continuing with a hard hit to center field. And that is going to put him on base again. Vaughn Bellamy has had a fantastic game today. And here comes Pedro Lantigua. He had a home run in the first inning. Absolute beauty. But he has been almost non-existent today. He's 2 for 3. That is outside sinker for ball 1. Not the greatest against left-handed pitchers, but he's okay. Sinker to the ground for foul, 1-1. Outside sinker, 2-1. So we're doing good. We're doing good. We just need to bring them home. Bring Schmidt home. He swings through the slider, 2-2.
2-2 the count.
It was hard not to take it. That is way outside. Full count. And we're going to have everyone run. And that's going to be a hard hit. And that's going to end the side. Barely. Barely, barely. Oh, that would have been nice if he was able to stay safe. Tom Ma with a great stop. All right, Jimmy Meyer coming in to the 8th inning. Tom Ma, 1 for 3 with a single. All right, and we're gonna warm up. We're gonna warm up our closer. Line drive to the third baseman, and that is out number 1. All right, warm up. Wilson Cahill up to the plate. Curveball in there for strike 1. Two-seamer in there, called strike 2. And the 0-2 pitch coming up. Outside for ball 1. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Little too low, doesn't clip the plate quite enough. The 2-2 pitch, count is even. Pop up into foul territory. Third baseman Banks under it and able to squeeze it for out number 1. Herbert Weber up to the plate. Oh, it's out 2, my bad. And ball on the first fastball. And here comes the 0-1-0 pitch. Chases that garbage.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 pitch up and coming right now. Ooh, he got a good... Oh, thank God that was foul. If he had gotten a good piece of it, that thing was not coming back. Pop-up foul. And the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for the strikeout to retire the side. Marlins cling on to a 5-3 lead in the middle of the 8th inning. Jared Callaway is going to be the pitcher.
Number 17, Jared Callaway.
Swung on and missed way under for the fastball for strike 1. Way late on that too. Need a schedule to put him in the game. Oh my god, why are we so late on that?
Oh, and 2.
Alright. Let's lock in, man. Pop up to foul territory, and that is going into the dugout. That is a very fast fastball. 95 and 95. That wasn't catching up to that. Gets a tip of that curveball. Barely able to stay alive. Alright, come on. Way outside curveball for ball number 1. Staying alive here. 6th pitch of this at-bat is up and coming. Outside cutter.
2 strikes.
2-2 count. He is still fighting. 7th pitch of this at-bat coming up. Dennis Hurley is 0 for 3. He has had a rough go of it these past few games. Foul tipped on the fastball up and inside. He is fighting for his life up here. And that is a soft hit to the right field. And that is out number 1. Probably should have taken that. That could have gone either way, honestly. Fritz Armstrong, 0 for 3. That ball is hit a line drive to the center field for out number 2. Damn. All right, Connor Madrigal. He is 1 for 3. It's a pretty easy inning for Callaway. That ball is hit, popped up, curveball right to the right fielder to retire the side. That is the end of the 8th inning, and we go to the last inning of the game, 9th inning. It is still 5-3, with Palbicki, Long, and Casto due up. And the Marlins are putting in the closer, Eli Trujillo. It's Trujillo. Okay, I thought so. With first pitch in there, swung on and missed for strike 1. And I don't know where that missed. In there, 1 and 2. In there, called strike 3. First out, and the Marlins are 2 outs away from securing the first win of this series. Hard hit to Escobar. He has it. Throws over to Bellamy. Almost drags him off the bag for out number 2. Julian Casto. In there for strike 1.
0 and 1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slider hit hard to Escobar. Can he make it in time? He cannot make it in time. That is an infield single. That is slider. It's in there for called strike 1. Dodgers down to their last out. That ball is hit foul. Down to their last strike. The pitch swung on and missed, and the Marlins secure the victory for the first game of the series. Eli Trujillo with the save. One of the best pitchers on the Marlins team. Absolutely spectacular game today for the Marlins. They secure the victory 5-3. Eli Trujillo with his 10th save of the season. And I'm surprised we actually were able to beat the Dodgers at that too. David Olson with the win. He had one earned run, so it wasn't absolutely terrible. Alrighty. So with that, I'm going to I'm going to end it here for the night. This was awesome. I had a lot of fun. You guys in chat were absolutely amazing. We will be back we'll be back Thursday, because Tuesdays and Wednesdays are my days off typically. We'll be back on Thursday, probably playing either this or Elden Ring Night Rain. Probably play more of this if you guys like it, because I know you guys have been liking playing franchises a lot. Alrighty, so I will be hopping off on TikTok first, but if you guys want, you can always follow me on TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, all at the same places. You know, all the links are in my bio on TikTok. You can come find me on Twitch. All my stuff is there. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to find someone to raid out to. And people on TikTok, I'm going to call you all here first. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. You guys were amazing. And that was it for TikTok. And I'm going to find someone to raid out to for you guys as soon as I get TikTok Studio closed. Because right now it's just being a bastard. Alright, cool. Alright. So, who can I really raid out to today? We're going to raid out to... Not anyone we really can raid out to tonight, is there? And we can go out to Brat Dragon. Brat. That's not how I spell friend, is it? No. Alright. So you guys have been absolutely wonderful tonight. I will see you guys on Thursday. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.